Hi Fields family, I'm here in Seattle. I'm about to start my day and I thought I'd show you what I get to do all day while I'm missing you. So here we are in the parent room. This is where all of our kids and their mommies and daddies come to hang out before we start school. So over here is all their toys and the fish tank and a little play area, and then this is where the mommies and daddies come to hang out. And then I get to come pick up my kids and we walk down this hall. And this is our bulletin board that shows everybody that's in our room. So we have all those kiddos down by the tree trunk. And you see these coconuts here. They have my name, and that's my assistant Addie. And Toby is our classroom mascot. I'll show you him in a second. So here's our classroom. There's my name. And we're gonna walk in. And we have all kinds of centers. This is my assistant Addie. And this is our mascot, Toby. He's a triceratops, and all the kids like to hug him, and he also roars. So there's Toby. So when the kids come in for the day, they walk over here and put their book bags and coats and jackets in these little cubbies here, and then these are their mailboxes where all of their important things go before we put them in their book bags. And when they're finished doing that, they walk over here, and they find a seat on one of these spots. And then I sit in that chair, and we look at this special board. And it has each of our students, we only have 3 in the morning right now, and they get to choose the centers that they want to go to. So if you look, each of these pictures is a different center. So there's the art table, games and puzzles, there's the books, and then there's the writing table. So they get to choose their first and second choices, and then they get to go to those centers. So they move their pictures all over. So here's the writing table today. So they put their pictures on those little Velcro spots. And then today we're tracing triangles. We're doing colors and shapes this week. We also have the sensory table, which is closed right now, but there's sand in there. And then just for Liam, I made sure I had a map in here in case anybody loves the states like Liam does. And over here we have the weather and our jobs. And then there's some of the art that we had done during the first week. We read The Kissing Hand, and there's Chester the raccoon from that story. So here's our art table for today. I wonder if you can tell what those Fruit Loops might do on those rainbows. Let me give you a clue. That's what they're going to look like. So all the kiddos at the art table will be gluing the Fruit Loops onto their colors on the rainbow. And then over here is our books. So we have, there's the books, and they like to cozy up with that pillow. And there's a cow for Oliver. And they like to cozy up with that. And then here's some of our supplies. Crayons, markers, and glue, and stamps, and Play-Doh. And then over here, sorry, it's sunny and shady, are our games and puzzles. So we have different building blocks. Remember, I talked to you guys about buying those. And different puzzles and little critters, and fun little games and things like that. And then over here is our kitchen area. So the kiddos get to play just like the one you have at home, a little bit different, but same concept. And then there's a little cabinet and their little dining room table. That's also where they put the puzzles and play games and things like that. And then over here we have the blocks. So there's a train set and some brick blocks and bristle blocks and some big wooden blocks. So those are all the different centers they get to do. And over here are my 3 favorite little boobies. And then those are my classmates from last year. And my desk. And some storage stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to show you. I think that's about it. Today we're doing some experiments. So we're going to be mixing colors into different bags to see what colors we can make. And then we're also making colors travel. So we're taking some red color and putting it in an empty cup, and blue color and putting it in the empty cup. Do you know what color it will make? And that's also where we keep our paper and some of the other toys that we don't really want to get out right now. and some of the other critters that the kids play with. So I think that's about it. Here's our schedule, and there's everybody staying on the green. We have a special chart here where we make sure everybody's making good choices. And sometimes if they make some not so good choices, they have to move their picture to the yellow. Shucks. And they have to take a little time out. And sometimes when they make not really good choices, they have to move their picture to the red. Eek. But when they can start making good choices again, they go back to the green. So there's that. Anyway, I think that's about it. And hopefully you guys are all doing great. And I'll get to see you in about 6 weeks, I hope. Maybe. Fingers are crossed.